আমরা অবশ্যই কন্ডিশন বিবেচনা করব। প্রথম টেস্টে আমরা কন্ডিশন অনুযায়ী খেলতে পারিনি, এটা মেনে নেওয়ার মতো নয়। আমাদের আরও ভালো খেলতেই হবে। আমাদের প্রতিপক্ষ সম্পর্কে আমরা ভালোভাবে জানি, কদিন পরপরই ওদের সাথে খেলি। তারা কিভাবে খেলবে তা তো আর আমাদের নিয়ন্ত্রণে নেই। আমাদের নিয়ন্ত্রণে আছে আমাদের খেলা। আবহাওয়ার কারণে আমরা গত কয়েকদিন উইকেট দেখতে পারিনি, এ কারণে একাদশ না দিয়ে দ্বাদশ দিয়েছি। আমরা তাই সকাল পর্যন্ত দেখতে চাই, যাতে বাংলাদেশের ২০ উইকেট শিকার করার জন্য সেরা সিদ্ধান্তটা আমরা নিতে পারি।
So we need to be mindful of that, but we can't control that. What we can control is our energy levels and making sure that we're getting through our overs as quickly as possible. So in answer to your question, obviously Abra's in the 12. So we wanted to name 12 because obviously with the conditions, we haven't been able to really look at the surface much the last couple of days because of the weather. So we want to be as informed as we possibly can tomorrow morning to make the best decision we can in order to what we think is the best side to take 20 wickets.
You once said there is a perception, you always want Pakistan to play their authentic style, but there is a perception of injecting Aussie style of cricket. What exactly do you want from this squad today?
Yeah, I've never said I wanted to inject the Australian style of cricket. I want us to play authentic to us. We've got some very skillful players. I want the players to go out and play.
অস্ট্রেলিয়ান স্টাইলে নয়, আমি আমাদের মতো খেলতে চাই। আমাদের ভালো খেলোয়াড় আছে, ছেলেরা পজিটিভ আছে। পজিটিভ মানেই এই নয় যে ক্রিজে গিয়ে ৪ ছক্কা হাঁকাবে। এটা এনার্জি ও বডি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজের বিষয়। রান করতে শুধু ৪ ছক্কা লাগে এমন নয়, অনেক সিঙ্গেল ও ডাবলস নিয়েও রান করা যায়। বোলিংয়ে ভয়ঙ্কর হতে হবে এমন নয়, শৃঙ্খলা রেখে ধারাবাহিকভাবে লাইন লেন্থ ঠিক রাখলেই হবে। বেসিক ঠিক রেখেই আমাদের খেলতে হবে। দেশকে প্রতিনিধিত্ব করা অনেক গৌরবের। ছেলেরা এটা জানে, তারা পাকিস্তানের হয়ে খেলতে ভালোবাসে। কোচ হিসেবে আমার জন্য ব্যাপারটা দারুণ।
With our bowling, we want to be ruthless with our disciplines, our lines and lengths. We want to keep going at the batsman and hitting that good spot on the wicket where we're challenging the defence of the opposition players, and we want to be able to do that consistently over and over again. So we want to be almost ruthless with the basics and the simplicity of it all. So for us, if we go out there and we play with a smile on our face, we say to the players that it's an absolute privilege to represent your country, and the lads are well aware of that, and they love playing for Pakistan, and that's what's great for me as a coach to see, and we encourage that. Just go out there, play with that freedom, play with that intent that we want, but as a player team and as individuals, you've got to take personal responsibility and execute your skills. So for me, that's really clear. Thank you. Thanks for the question.
Hey guys, this is from Cricfrenzy.
Hey man.
Considering the weather condition and forecast as it was heavy rain today, so you talked about intent. Can we see a bold call from your captain during the match to get the result to equal the series?
Yeah, look, Shan is a very positive captain, and we want to play to win games of cricket, and
শান ইতিবাচক একজন অধিনায়ক। আমরা ম্যাচ জিততে চাই। প্রথম টেস্টে আমাদের পরিকল্পনা কাজে আসেনি, এর পুরো কৃতিত্ব বাংলাদেশকে দিতে হবে। ম্যাচ জিতে আমাদের কি করা উচিত আমরা দেখব। আমরা পরিকল্পনা বাস্তবায়ন করতে পারিনি, অন্যদিকে বাংলাদেশ ভালো খেলেছে। তবে ম্যাচ জুড়ে আমাদের চেষ্টা ছিল জয় ছিনিয়ে আনার। আমরা জানি আমরা আরও ভালো খেলার সামর্থ্য রাখি।
By taking the positive option at all times, and I was really pleased with how we went about that. As I said, it didn't quite work out, and Bangladesh played well, but our intentions were to try and move the game forward and try to win a game of cricket, which I think is really important. Thank you.
This is Asghar from Delhi with Islamabad. What is the planning for psychologically your team is under pressure?
We're just going to go out there, and we've prepared really well, although we couldn't do much training today or the day before yesterday because of the weather, but we had a
আমাদের প্রস্তুতি ভালো, যদিও আবহাওয়ার কারণে সেভাবে অনুশীলন করতে পারিনি। প্রথম টেস্টের হারে আমরা অবশ্যই হতাশ। সেটা নিয়ে পর্যালোচনা করে শিক্ষা নিয়ে আমরা ম্যাচটা পেরিয়ে এসেছি। ম্যাচটা এখন অতীত, ওই হার দিয়ে এখন আমাদের কোনো কাজ নেই। এখন আমাদের মনোযোগ কাল থেকে শুরু হতে যাওয়া ম্যাচে। আশা করি ভুল থেকে নেওয়া শিক্ষা এই ম্যাচে কাজে লাগাতে পারবো। ছেলেরা মুখিয়ে আছে, আমরা জানি এটা অনেক চ্যালেঞ্জ হবে, তবে ছেলেরা প্রস্তুত, তাদের প্রচেষ্টাকে স্বাগত জানাই।
They're excited. They're really looking forward to this game. We know it's going to be a challenge, but we're up for the battle and really looking forward to it. But there's no point us dwelling on that because that's happened, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about that game. It's time, as long as we learn our lessons from it and we move on. That's the most important thing.
Last question.
Hi Jason.
Hi mate.
Sam from Cricfrenzy. Just to note that I've seen you score the double 100 in Chicago. So
Oh, thank you.
on a serious note, just going to cram in a couple of questions. It seemed like Bangladesh's template, 8 batsmen and 5 bowlers. Do you think the 2 all-rounders really help them balance their side? And secondly, why isn't Shaheen Afridi?
Look, it's not for me to comment on what our opposition do in terms of the makeup of their side. We just focus on what we're doing. Look, Bangladesh played well last test, so that's fine. That's the game. Look, obviously, Shaheen's missed out.
বাংলাদেশ গত টেস্টে দারুণ খেলেছে, ক্রিকেট খেলাটাই এমন। শাহিন এই ম্যাচে নেই, ওর সাথে আমার কথা হয়েছে, সে পুরো বিষয়টি বুঝতে পারছে। যে ভাবনায় তাকে বাইরে রাখা হয়েছে, শাহিনকে সমর্থন করেছে। আমরা সেরা কম্বিনেশন সাজাতে চাই। শাহিনের গত সপ্তাহটা বেশ রোমাঞ্চকর। সে মাত্র বাবা হয়েছে। আমরা অন্য কাউকে খেলার সুযোগ দিলে শাহিনও তার পরিবারের কাছে যাওয়ার সুযোগ পাবে। সে তার বোলিং নিয়ে কাজ করছে যাতে আরও কার্যকরী হতে পারে। সামনে 3 ফরম্যাটে অনেক খেলা, আগামী 6 মাস তাকে বড় ভূমিকা পালন করতে হবে। শাহিনের জন্য শুভকামনা।
We're seeing an opportunity where we may be able to allow him to go and spend some time with his family as well. He's working on some things with his bowling to be as effective as he possibly can be. He's been working really well with Azam Mahmood, which has been fantastic. Because we certainly want to see Shaheen at his very best, because we know we've got a lot of cricket in all formats moving forward, and he's going to play a big role in that. But right now, we feel we've got all bases covered in terms of what our bowling attack looks like for this particular game coming up. But look, Shaheen's a quality player, quality human, and he's going to play a big role in the next 6 months for sure.
Last question,
Mr. Cole, are you satisfied with the performance of Pakistani player?
Am I satisfied with the...
Pakistani player performance, are you satisfied?
I think we would have liked to have won. I think that's a given. Look, there's certainly lessons we can take out of that game. Look, I think for the most part, we applied ourselves well. So early in the game, we found ourselves in a little bit of trouble after being sent into bat. There were a couple of... an unlucky dismissal. There was a decision that was a bit contentious from with that, but we found ourselves in a little bit of a hole, but we fought our way out of it to post a very competitive score. And I was really proud of all our players about how we went about that and how we stayed calm, because being 3 for 16, the players sitting on the balcony, everyone was calm. We knew we just needed a couple of partnerships. So I was really pleased with that. I was really pleased with the efforts with the ball and in the field. But obviously our last day batting, we let ourselves down. We know we're better than that. And our batting group acknowledged that. We know we could have done things a little bit better. So the boys, we've had some good discussions about that, about how we can, if we find ourselves in a situation like that again, what we can do differently and what we can do better. And the lads are fine. I'm really proud of their efforts. We've obviously got some improvements to make, and we've talked about that. We've unpacked that, so that's fine. And we front up tomorrow and we go again. And really excited about this game, and we've got an opportunity that if we play well, we can be on the right side of the ledger and hopefully play well and win a game of cricket.